suck at everything but fucking. You bitches are failure to everything. Like, y'all have no loyalty to shit. Not y'all family, not y'all kids, not nothing. You bitches are a disgrace. I swear to God, I hate you hoes.
Yo, what is going on, guys? It is Taylor the Fiend back again, and on today's episode, women are furious that men have stopped providing for them. Absolutely hilarious. Don't forget to leave your thoughts and your comments. Make sure you subscribe if you are new here, and let's just jump right into the video.
His money is my money. My money is my money. That's not selfish. That's the standard when you're with a real man. A provider doesn't see providing as a burden. He sees it as his role. And a woman who knows her worth doesn't apologize for it. She multiplies what he gives her. The wrong man will call this gold digging, and the right man will call this partnership.
She wants his income treated as shared while her own stays untouchable. Take away the teamwork language and one person pays for everything while the other one gets to just have all the benefits. Hilarious, isn't it?
But if you are a spiritual woman and you feel like you have a big purpose, if you are involved with a man who does not help provide for you and take care of you, that is a liability. He is blocking your blessings and he is throwing you off of your spiritual path.
Wrapping the demand to be paid for in spiritual language still comes down to who covers the bill.
I'm not a good woman, okay? I promise you don't want me. I don't cook, I don't clean, I don't do 50-50. I'm smarter than you, I won't listen to you, I will stress you out. And I like to spend a lot of money, okay? We ain't compatible, leave me alone.
For once, the warning label is honest here, and every man watching should honestly take it. She lists refusing to cook, clean, listen, or split a bill and calls that a personality. This is just going to get you ghosted by men.
Doesn't matter whose name it is under. All that matters is that we're divorced and this house which I've paid for isn't for you.
Well, you haven't paid for it if it's not under your name, no?
Well, no, it doesn't matter whose name it is for.
Well, it does, because we were together.
Okay, well, I bought this house as a gift for my mum.
Well, why are we living in it then?
Because it doesn't matter.
Well, it does, because if you divorced...
Well, no, yeah, we're not living in it anymore, are we? Well, I am.
So how long are you going to keep that as a surprise for then?
It doesn't matter. You didn't pay a single penny for the house.
I contributed my fair share to this place.
How did you?
Cooking, cleaning, one lesson for you.
Oh, well, congratulations. You can cook and clean somewhere else. Look, you divorced me, okay, yeah? You have no right to this house. I knew that this was going to come because since we first got married or whatever, that's all you're interested in. You're only interested in the financial side of stuff, and then when shit hits the fan, things start to go a bit low, you call for a divorce. Cool, I'll let you have that divorce.
No.
But when I bought this house, I put this house in my mum's name.
She keeps repeating that it does not matter whose name is on the house because the name is the one fact that sinks her own claim here. She wants a home that she never paid a cent towards on the grounds that they used to be together. Being an ex earns her absolutely no claim, in my opinion.
A lot of women right now, what we do is we say, I don't want no man, I don't need no man, blah, 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 blah. We have this like attitude of, I don't want, knowing damn well that's what you're seeking, but it's hard to admit it because you're working out of that wounded energy. You're hyper independent. You don't know how to really ask for help without being manipulative. That is a sign of being a wounded feminine energy. When you don't know how to ask for help properly without being petty or without being manipulative. And I'm going to give you guys an example. You probably someone or you know of someone who has overshared on the first date, told them about some traumatic experience you've had. Oh, I had someone who cheated on me and they treated me like this and like that and blah, 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 blah. And my parents were absent and they treated me like that, and you just overshare so much with someone who you barely know. That is usually a way you manipulate people into sharing then their story. I shared my story, so now you can share your story, and now we have a connection. I'm showing you my trauma. That is a way that a lot of women manipulate.
I mean, this clip is close enough to accurate, I guess. I wouldn't use the word wounded feminine energy. We can call it for what it is, guys. These women are entitled, they're nasty a lot of the time, and then they wonder why men don't want to actually provide for them. So this is pretty accurate, just not the words I would use to describe it.
So I'm just sitting in the truck in the doctor's office parking lot waiting to go in. You know, about 5 years ago, I probably would have got out to help. They don't need no man. I've also been sitting here for about 25 minutes, and they've been doing it for about 25 minutes.
Here's the thing, guys. I think most men would like to help other people because men are in general helpful beings, right? But the thing is, men got punished for helping, so this is why men no longer offer help. Women have been saying for a long time that they don't need men now, which is creepy, evil, predatory, that sort of stuff. So honestly, they can change their own tires.
Women can tell you everything that they want in a man, but they don't even know what a man is and what he really entails. And to be honest, a lot of women don't even know what being a woman is and what being a woman entails. If you ask a woman about being a woman, she will tell you how she dressed. She will tell you how she sways her hips. She will tell you adult skills like cooking and cleaning. They be on TikTok talking about, I don't need no man, I could do bad all by myself. There are a lot of women who are singing that tune out of bitterness. They're bitter. They're mad because the man that they want to choose is repeatedly showing them that he is not choosing them. They're mad that the people that they go after are not inherently attracted to them. So they become bitter, telling other women, oh, I don't need no man, and y'all don't either. Because what they're low-key saying is, you don't need the man because you might have the opportunity to get with the man who didn't want me, and I don't want you to be happy because I'm miserable and I need company.
I do not cook for my husband. I only cook for my children. My husband will be making his own breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Number 2, I do not help him pay any bills. So if he is short on the rent, on utilities, or anything like that, it is not my problem. I will not be helping him out. His job is to provide for his family, so I am not financially contributing to any of the bills. Number 3, I do not do his laundry. I have my own laundry and my children's laundry to do, so
even when these modern women can say what a man is, usually it's just some self-serving definition, by the way. And also, the women online who say, oh, I do not need a man, let's be honest, they absolutely do need men. Anytime anything goes wrong in their life, who do they call? They call a man.
Because women of 2025 are no longer the women of 1955. Women's roles nowadays are ambiguous. They can behave like a man when they want. They can behave like a lady when they want. And they're able to kind of what I call the proverbial double dipping, where they could demand on one end, you better pay for the day and treat me like a lady. But on the other hand, they can say, I'm a boss babe and I don't need to listen to you. And this puts us in a very weird position because now she wants me to adhere to all my duties, but she's not adhering to hers. She could talk back to me, but I'm responsible for anything if it goes wrong. So I have basically all this responsibility with no authority. And my thing is, I just want men to be in the position where they are the decider. You want to be monogamous? Fantastic. Do it. You want to have multiple girlfriends? Fantastic. Do it. But you need to be the one dictating how things go, not the women. That's really the only biggest, that's why I do what I do, is so that men understand that they need to be the leaders. And to be the leader, you need to have these things in place and also understand what you're dealing with on the other end.
I think Myron nails the double dipping point here. She wants the traditional perks and the modern freedoms while carrying the obligations of neither of those things. This is exactly why men say no thank you, because we are still held to our traditional standards, right? But women don't seem to have to provide anything in return themselves.
Boy, I swear to God, when I hear a woman say, it's your job to protect and provide, I look at that whole sideways, because, bitch, you are a grown, able-bodied bitch. If you don't get your dumb ass up and go get you some money, like, it's like they want to move forward with society. They want to be able to be boss babes and level up and all this good shit. But then they throw out this weird-ass curveball like, it is your job to provide and protect. Bitch, what are we, in the 60s? It is your job to shut the fuck up and cook. But obviously you done outgrown that fucking tradition. So what is we talking about? Like, I don't be understanding the thought process when some women be saying it is your job to provide and protect.
I think this dude is absolutely correct here, right? The women insist that men need to protect and provide and be a real man and step up, but then they don't want to do their traditional gender role, right? It's only on the man to do the traditional thing. And obviously, right, they say they don't need a man, but they still have these requirements. So you still have to pay, you still have to provide and protect and whatever. But of course, she doesn't need you. So you're not even getting the gratitude out of it. If you would like to get early access to videos, weekly lectures, and case study breakdowns of human behavior, make sure you check out the members area link below in the video description. Otherwise, make sure to click on one of these videos on screen now if you enjoyed. Make sure you take care of yourself, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.